Welcome to In Your Face. I'm Jacob along with Michael and Victor. Today we're going to be talking about some interesting topics. All right, guys. Who do you think is going to win the college football playoff this year?
I think Ohio State because of their fast quarterback, J.T. Barrett, and they have some promise with their running game after losing Ezekiel Elliott, but I think they show some promise.
As long as I love the Buckeyes, J.T. Barrett's not a good throwing quarterback, and people can just go for the run because he can't throw it far downfield. So I'm picking Florida State. They got Francois, one of the best quarterbacks, and they always got a good recruiting class. So I think they always have a chance to win. Recruiting class wins football games. And they got a tough first game of the year against Alabama, and Ohio State has a tough game against Oklahoma, so it's going to be a good game.
I'm going with the Buckeyes. I hope they win. Next topic, NBA trades. What do you think about Chris Paul going to the Rockets?
Well, it's definitely a veteran the Rockets needed and another point guard that can handle the ball on that team. They have James Harden, and they have some lethal three-point shooters now.
I think it was a terrible trade for the Rockets. They gave up their best defensive point guard in Patrick Beverly, so now Chris Paul is going to be guarding the best player. They gave up one of their best shooters off the bench, and they gave up a first-round pick next year. They get Chris Paul, who's on the downside of his career and isn't doing the best. Like, he's not a good shooter, but he's a good passer, and James Harden needs the ball. That's what makes. That's why Mike D'Antoni almost won Coach of the Year, because he had James Harden point guard, and now Chris Paul. Where is he gonna play now?
Chris Paul does average some steals per game, though, so that may go into the defensive part.
Yeah, but
losing
James
Patrick.
Harden's like one of the worst defenders, so I don't know how this is gonna work out.
Hope the trade helps them compete with the Warriors. All right, next topic, baseball. Who do you think is going to win the American League?
Well, it looks like the Yankees with Aaron Judge show some promise, but I don't know. The Indians are close to their Central, and like the Twins are coming, and then the Astros aren't doing so bad either. So
I personally think the Indians are the front runners right now. They've already beaten the Astros like 5 out of 6 games. Yesterday was Indians' first loss against the Texas Rangers. The Yankees, I think they need one more good pitcher or something like that, or another good hitter to protect Aaron Judge, because if I was pitching to Aaron Judge, I'd almost hit him and then throw a slider outside. He wouldn't be able to hit that. So personally, I think it's the Indians, and there's no one good in the Central.
All right, what about the NL?
I don't know about the NL. It's kind of crazy this year, but like I'm not sure. Like the Dodgers, maybe they haven't been doing amazing, but we'll see.
I think in the NL, I think it's going to be the Dodgers, since they're, I think Clayton Kershaw is finally going to break out of his curse of the postseason. He's going to pitch like a couple no-hitters in the postseason. I seriously think that's going to happen. And Nationals usually fall apart. I think that will happen again. And the Cubs, I think their hitting's not doing so well. They're in a World Series slump. So personally, I think they're going to lose to the Dodgers in the NLCS.
Indians, Dodgers, that's my prediction. All right, last thing. Phil Jackson getting fired. What do you think?
Well, it needed to be done. I'm not sure if he wanted to get fired, but he truly was on that path, trying to trade Kristaps and Carmelo. It just was not looking too good for them.
He's the worst GM in the league. He needed to get fired. He sucked. If you're about to trade Kristaps Porzingis, your best player, Carmelo's getting old. He's not doing good. They should try to get him in a buyout because it's not working well in New York, and it just needed to be done. He's terrible.
Well, Phil Jackson found his way out of New York. Thank you for watching. See you face to face. See you later.